Hi friends, welcome to Yuva Maths Theory Lectures. Problems we have already covered in this Yuva Maths Olympiad app. You can download this app from Play Store and get this theory as well as the problem videos directly on your mobile. They are useful for CBSE, ICSE, various state boards across India and outside India as well. Basically anyone who deals in maths can follow these videos. So let's start. Comparing quantities. This topic is related to business. Business means selling price, buying price, what are the ratios, what are the percentages. So what is the selling price? Selling price is what the price at which the product is sold out when you sell something. What is the cost price? It is a buying price, means at what the product is brought. So what is the profit then? Selling price minus cost price, right? If you buy something and you sell something, the difference is your profit. Loss equals to cost price minus selling price. See here both are one and the same, but here in profit selling price is more, in loss cost price is more. Logic, right? So if SP is more than CP, then it's a profit. SP equals to CP, no profit no loss. CP more than SP, then it's a loss. Next is how to find a profit percentage or a loss percentage. See here, whatever profit you get, that divided by cost into 100. Now into 100 is for the profit, not for the cost, CP. So it's in the numerator. Similarly, loss into 100, you will call it upon cost price. That's easier. Loss into 100 upon cost price, right? So what are percentages? Here, percentages are ratios expressed as a fraction of 100. Means what? Here, 20 upon 100 means what? 20 upon 100 is 20%. 50 upon 100 is 50%. See here, percent. Cent means 100. Percent. Okay. So, per mille means upon 1000. Percent means upon 100. Okay. Okay. Now what happens if the fraction's denominator is not 100? Means it is 3 upon 5, 3 upon 7, whatever it is. So how do we find the percentage then? See here, when the ratios are not expressed in fraction of 100, then convert the fraction into an equivalent fraction with denominator 100. Means what? 3 upon 5. So I'll have to convert this denominator into 100. How do I convert 5 into 100? 5 20s. So multiply numerator and denominator by 100. Both. Remember, both should be multiplied. So what happens? 20 into 3, 60. 5 into 20, 100. So now it becomes 60 upon 100. Now it has come to 100, right? So now we can say that it is 60%. So that way it is converted. Suppose let's say it is not 3 upon 5, it is say 3 upon 10. So what will you do? 10 into 10. So 3 into 10. So it will be 30%. Suppose it is 3 upon 7, then what? See here, it's very difficult in these cases. What we have to do, when it's not a multiple or a factor of 100, then what we do is 7 means what? Nearest we find out. Nearest means what? 15 7s are 105 or 14 7s are 98. That's easier. So multiply both by 14. 14 3s are 42. Approximately the percentage would be 42. Approximately. Take the nearest answer in the exam. Converting decimals to percentages means what? If decimal is given, means let's see this 0.44, that is the decimal. How to convert this to percentage? Quite easy. See here, remove the point from 0.44. So how will you remove? When you remove the point, see here, if nothing is there in the denominator, it means there is 1, right? So 0.44 upon 1. Now if you remove the point from the numerator and shift it, see here, how many places are there after the point? Digits, 2 digits. So shift 2 digits. Similarly, the same will be shifted in the denominator also. So it becomes 44 over here, means multiply by 100 both the sides, right? As simple. So multiply by 100 means denominator also will be multiplied by 100. So it becomes 100. So it becomes 44 upon 100. Now once it becomes upon 100, if anything comes upon 100, that is a percentage. So it becomes 44%. So that way it is converted. Suppose it is 0.3, then what will you do? 0.3. So convert it to 100. shift the point from 3, so it becomes 3 upon 10, right? Now convert it to 100, so into 10 both the sides, so 30 upon 100, so then it becomes 30%. Estimation using percentages. Estimation means what? We have to judge what all can be there. That is called as estimation. Estimation can be done using percentages. So see this circle. What percentage of the given circle is shaded? This is we called as estimation. What percentage? So how many parts are there? Total 8 parts. Out of them how many are shaded? 6. So 6 upon 8 are shaded. 6 upon 8. Upon 8 means what? There are 8 parts. Equal parts. Remember. So it should be here. It should be upon 6 upon 8 into 100. 3 upon 4 into 100. So it is 75%. 6 upon 8 means what? 2 3s are 2 4s are. That's why 3 upon 4. It should be upon over here also. Okay. These are printing mistakes which we can't change it in the PDF. So it should be 3 upon 4. So it is 75%. So now we come to the meaning of what is percentage, or what is this estimation, or how do we do it what in practical life. See here, percentage can be interpreted in useful data like 40% of Raghav's clothes are not washed. It means what? 40 clothes out of 100 clothes are not washed. 30% of the students are infected by a fever means what? 30 students out of 100 students are infected by a fever. Converting the percentage to form how many means now practical problem. Let's see. 200 chocolates were distributed among 2 children. See here, 2 children, 200. Now don't consider it as equal. Joe and Tom, let's see. Okay, names. Joe got 60%, Tom got 40%. See here, are they equal? No. Somebody got bigger share, somebody got smaller share. So how many each one has got? Okay. So total number of chocolates 200. Joe got 60%. 60% means what? We have already discussed. Percent means upon 100, right? So 60 upon 100. Now out of 100, 60. So 200 out of 200 how many? So you should always do 60% of total, means 60 upon 100 into total, that is 200. So it becomes 60 upon 100 into 200. 100 ones are 2s, so 60 into 2, 120. So Joe will get 120. How much Tom will get? Tom got 40%. So 40 upon 100 into 200, right? So again the same logic. It becomes 100 2s, so 40 2s 80. So both got 120 and 80 chocolates respectively. Now convert ratios to percentages. Reverse. Ratios can be expressed as percentages to understand a certain situations much better. Like see example. See here, we are going the reverse way now. So 200 chocolates distributed between 2 children A and B. A got 35, B got 25. So what is the percentage of chocolates each one got? So here, total is 200. So now we'll go. Now earlier we had 35 upon 100. Now we are having 35 upon 200 and then into 100. So 35 into upon 100, the 0 gets cancelled because there is a multiplication sign in between. So 35 upon 2 is 17.5%. Similarly 25 upon 2 is what? This is, it should be 12.5%. So that is the percentage of chocolates each one got. Now introduction to fractions and ratios. Now fractions. What are fractions? Fractions basically compare two quantities. The unit must be same. Basically we are comparing two quantities. Important is unit must be same. There you cannot compare two separate unit quantities with each other. For example, let's see this. Joe's height is 150 centimeter and Tom's height is 100 centimeter. Now we have to compare a ratio of Joe's to Tom's height. So 150 is to 100. So cancel the zeros. 15 is to 10. So 5 3s are 5 2s are 3 is to 2. But we are able to compare because both are in centimeters. Now next example, you will get it clear. Ratio of 3 kilometers to 30 meters. Here, one is in kilometers, one is in meters. Convert any one to other one. Easier is kilometers to meter. Kilometer to meter 1000. Okay, that ratio. So 3 kilometers means 3000 kilometers. So 3000 meters is to 30 meters. Now they are in the same ratio. So now you can compare. So it is cancel the zeros. So it becomes 300. 3 ones and 3. So 100 is to 1. It should be the answer. It's wrongly printed over here. It should be 100:1. Remember this, 100:1. Then what is the ratio? Ratio is the relationship between two quantities showing number of times one value contains or is contained within the other. Means how many times one value is that of the other. Very simple. If there are 4 girls and 7 boys, then the ratio of girls is to boys is 4:7. Okay. Similar. So important part is here the units may be same, may not be same. That's important. Next is equivalent ratios. By multiplying numerator and denominator of a rational number by a non-zero integer, we obtain another rational number equivalent to the given rational number. Means what? See this example. 1/3 is one rational number. So yeah, you can call it a fraction. So if we multiply same number 2/2 with 1/3, so numerator 2 with 1, denominator 2 with 3, so it becomes 2/6. So 2/6 is what? It is equivalent to 1/3. Means what? If you bring 2/6 to the lowest form, 2 1s are 2 3s are, so answer will be 1/3. Similarly, if you multiply 5/5, then also it will be equivalent. Okay. Now what are proportions? If two ratios are equal, then they are said to be in proportion. See here, ratios are equal. It means what? Two ratios. See this 2/3 ratio and 6/9. 6/9 can be written as 3 2s or 3 3s are. So it's again 2/3. So it means these two are equal. So then they are said to be in proportion. See here, it's represented by two columns or equal to anyone. So let's check this example. 2/3 and 6/9, they are equal. They can be written as 2/3 is to 6/9 or 2/3 equals to 6/9. Okay. So ratios 1/2 and x/4. This is second example. Are in proportion. Proportion means equal. So you can write what? So you can write 1/2 equals to x/4, right? As per the above notation. So cross multiply. What you get? 1 into 4. This 4 on to 1 and 2 into x. This 2 to x. So you get 2x equals to 4. Bring this 2x on this side, 4 on the other side. So x equals to 4/2. That is 2. Okay. See here. Okay. Now next is find the increase or decrease in percent. Means what? Find the percentage increase or decrease. Let's see an example. Price of a book was changed from rupees 20 to 25. So calculate the percentage increased. Okay. So how do you do that? What is the change in price? See here, 25 from 20 to 25. It's increased. So 25 minus 20 is 5. So it will be a profit or loss? It will be a profit because the selling price is more, has become more. So percentage increased equals to change in price upon original price. So change in price is 5 upon original is 20 into 100, right? This into 100 is for both. So 21s are 25s are and 5 is at 25. So it is 25% increase in price. So that was a theory regarding fractions, ratios and proportions. You can download this Yuva Maths Olympiad app from Play Store to get this theory plus video problems, questions, video lectures. They are useful for CBSE, ICSE and state boards across India or outside India also. Anyone who deals in maths. Follow us on Facebook on this link. WhatsApp us on this number for any query related to purchases. So keep studying, keep watching. Thanks.